there have been some social media talk about the term limits that's going to be coming up. What do you have to say about that?
Well, it's an interesting concept. In the past, I opposed it in 2002 or 2000, I think it was. I think there will be a great deal of debate, and part of that is centered around part of the discussion about taxes. So we'll see how it unfolds, and I understand that there's some momentum behind it, but we'll wait to see how it unfolds at this point in time. This is a local jurisdiction, and you decide that by jurisdiction. But if that's the will of the people, that's the will of the people. But it's something that we need to evaluate and make sure that as we go through this process, people understand it in a very sober and informed way and make an informed decision about it.
I think you'll find that community leaders will recognize that depriving voters of the right to choose who they want to represent them is not a good idea. Obviously, for council members, we're paying particularly close attention to it, and I sent out some tweets expressing my opinion about it, and then those got covered in the local press, so the conversation kind of started in a big way. But I think the conversation is going to go much broader than just members of the county council. I think members of many communities are going to recognize that elections are always competitive. I've never had an uncontested primary. Incumbent council members and an incumbent county executive have been defeated, and if anyone wants to run for office, they're free to do so and encouraged to do so. And in fact, we've adopted a public campaign financing law that will make it easier for individuals who may not have access to large dollars and certainly don't need to raise large dollars from special interests. So we've really addressed the concerns, I think, about an unlevel playing field or advantages or special interest money. And so I don't see the merits behind the term limits argument. I know, obviously, in this election year, people are expressing their opinion, and they should feel free to do that. And people should feel free to make their choice on the ballot question in November. But I think casting a protest vote is probably going to be found to be an unwise decision. I think once voters really focus and think about, don't I want to be able to choose who I want rather than having an arbitrary limit, I think voters will make the right choice. And in any event, the voters always make the right choice here in Montgomery County.